Nobody will be able to sleep because of the old woman's cries. That is why I am here.
Is it the police or the village that sent you?
My name is Al Marie. I have come for my brother's body.
Yes, it's terrible. A bad fall, and then the truck came racing through. The driver will be punished. The workers are careless, despite the strict instructions they're given. You'll get the body tomorrow. It's been taken to the infirmary to be cleaned up so that it can be properly presented to the family. My condolences to them. My condolences to you, too. It is a sad business.
It is both sad and not sad. If he had not been a worker, sir, the family would have buried the board in the ground and would have said one less mouth to feed. This mouth to feed. Because the site will close, he would no longer be a worker. So it is only sad for a little while.
I don't think I've seen you before. You know, here on the site we have a very good relationship with the local authorities and the police. Very proud of that.
Since the site is open, the village has been talking about you. So I said, here's my chance to see the white man up close. I still have much to learn, sir. So I said to my soul, run to my ears, run up to my eyes, and do not forget anything you see.
Oh. Now, I must congratulate you on your use of the language. Are you a civil servant? You have something of that air. And you know a great deal more than you let on. Huh. That's turned into quite a series of compliments.
It is a useful way to start.
It's strange. Usually, the village sends out a delegation. Things are handled quickly and formally. 8 or 10 people, 8 or 10 brothers of the dead man. I'm used to quick settlements. I'm sorry for the loss of your brother. You call everybody brother here. The family will want compensation. We'll give it, of course, to the proper party, so long as they don't get carried away. But you, I'm sure I've never seen you.
I have only come to collect the body, sir, and I will leave as soon as I have it.
Yes, the body. The body. You'll get it tomorrow. I'm sorry, I've got a lot on my mind. My wife has just arrived. And she's been unpacking for hours, and I don't even know what she thinks of the place. Having a woman around here is very different, and I'm just not used to it.
It's very good to have a woman here.
Recently married. Very, very recently. In fact, so recently all of the formalities haven't been taken on yet, if you know what I mean. And the fact that she's unpacking and won't come out of her room is making me very nervous. Come, I have a whiskey. Come down here where I can get a better look at it.
Impossible, sir. Look at the guards. Look at them up there. They are camped inside and out. They are watching me, sir. If they see me sit down with you, they will be suspicious. They will say, never trust a live goat in the lion's den. Do not be offended by what they say. It is more honorable to be a lion than a goat.
So they let you in. Normally, unless you're an official representative of some sort, you need a pass.
They know very well why I am here. They know that the old woman cannot be left to cry all night and tomorrow. The body must be given to the mother.
Yes. Well, as I said, you'll get the body tomorrow, all right? Now, my head is killing me over it. I've got to have a whiskey. Look, do you think that it's silly for an old man like me to have taken a wife?
Women are not silly. They do say that the best soup comes from old pots. Do not be offended by what they say. Among themselves, they may say what they want, but for you, it's a great honor.
You're getting married.
Above all, getting married. First, you pay the price, then let go.
You're a wise man, Oliver. Come, have a whiskey. Look, she's getting ready to come out now. Come, you can have a better look at her.
I will see her from a distance.
You know what? I don't understand why she should unpack for hours. I don't even know what she thinks of the place. I've got a big surprise set for later. It's a fireworks display. It's a little thing that's cost me a fortune, but I think it's well worth it. Stay, and then we can talk about this matter later. I don't know. she's behind that door, and I don't even know what she's thinking. No, Africa must be a great shock for a woman who spent her whole life in Paris. But that fireworks is the way that we can find something. And then I'll go and see what's happened to that damn corpse. Leonie, are you ready?
I'm tidying up. No, I'm not tidying up. I'm waiting till it stops moving.
What?
Till it stops moving. It'll be better when it's dark. It's the same at night in Paris. I always feel about an hour at a time when day passes into night. Besides, even babies cry when the sun goes down. I mustn't forget to take my pills. What are these flowers called?
You don't know. Come on, have a whiskey.
The whiskey? Oh, no, that's taboo. That's all I need. You'd really see something then. No, strictly taboo.
Well, come out anyway.
I'm making a list of what's missing. I'm missing a lot of things. And I've a lot of other things I don't. Everybody told me to bring a sweater. Africa's cold at night. Cold. Oh, gross. So now I've got 3 sweaters on my hands. I'm not very well. I'm scared, Cookie. Really scared. What are the other men like? People don't usually like me very much at first.
There's only one other man here. I told you that.
Lying. Now there's something I don't like. I prefer the phone. One can always hang up. But I've prepared myself. Prepared like crazy. I listen to reggae all day. The other people now are going nuts. You know what I discovered when I opened my suitcase? Parisians really smell. I knew it. The stench. I've smelt it in the metro, on the streets, on people you brush against. I've smelt it hanging and rotting at corners, and I can still smell it. There, in my suitcase. I can't stand it any longer. Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Africa, at last.
But you haven't seen anything yet. You won't even come out of the room.
Oh, enough. And I can see enough from here to love it. I'm not just a tourist. I'm ready now. As soon as I finish my list of what's missing and what I have too much of, and when I wear these clothes out, I'll come right out, I promise.
Right, come out anyway. I'll wait for you, Leonie.
No, don't wait for me. Don't wait.
Eku! You are there.
What was that?
The guards. Sometimes they call out to each other at night. Keep them awake.
It's terrible. Don't wait for me.
Well, come out. Come out anyway.
Cookie, I have a confession to make.
What?
Just before I left last night, I took a walk across the Pont Neuf. And you know what? I suddenly felt happy, so happy like never before for no reason. And that's terrible. When that happens, I know something bad's coming. I don't like dreaming about it or feeling too good. It puts me in a state all day and I expect the worst. I get these premonitions, but they're twisted and they're never wrong. I'm in no hurry to come out, Cookie.
You're nervous, and that's normal.
You hardly know me.
Come out. Come out then.
Are you sure there's only one other man here?
I'm absolutely positive.
I'm parched, but when I've had a drink, I'll come out. I promise.
I'll bring you one.
But water, just water. I have some pills to take, and they're to be taken with water. Oh, this upsets me.
Tuba! Poor animal, why'd you have to go? You know me, Horn. You know how edgy I am. If he doesn't come back tonight, I'll kill him all. I'll eat him, swine! I can't sleep without him, Horn. They're probably eating him now. Tuba!
Too much whiskey.
Too much silence.
50 francs.
What about numbers?
On each.
Enough for me. 10 francs for a number that's as high as I go.
You washed and shaved.
You know I shave every evening.
That's fine.
Well, I'm gonna play with chips. For fun, pure fun.
You collect and collect. It's not fun anymore. All you enjoy is collecting. It's disgusting. Every man for himself and nothing for the fun of it all. A woman will bring a bit of humanity around here, but before long she'll be disgusted with you. No, now I'm in it for the fun, not the money. We should play with chips. And by the way, women prefer to play with chips. Women bring humanity to the game.
You know, Cal, there's a man over there. He's from the police, the village, or worse. I've never seen him before, and he won't say why he's here. But you can bet one thing. He's going to want an explanation. You're going to have to give it to him. I'm not covering for you anymore. You're just going to have to get out of this all by yourself. I wasn't here. I don't know anything. You're going to have to provide all the explanations, and you won't even be able to take a drop of whiskey.
But it's got nothing to do with me, Horn. I didn't do anything, Horn. Now is not the time to split up. We got together. It's simple. You do one report for the police. You do one for the directors. You sign it. Bingo. And I'll keep calm. Everybody believes you, Horn. I've only got my dog. Nobody listens to me. We have to stand together against everything. I'm not talking to that nigger. It's all very simple. I told you the truth. It's up to you. You know me, Horn. You know what I'm like. It's best that I don't see him. Anyway, I don't want to see anybody until my dog comes back. They're going to go.
50 francs, notice.
We were looking at the sky. Me and the other workers. The dog could smell the storm brewing. The guy who was crossing the sight, I saw him. At that moment, the storm breaks. I shout, "Here to Bob! Here!" The dog raises his nose, and his fur stands on end. He can smell death. It excites him, poor bugger. Then, I see him running after the nigger through heavy rain. "Come here, True Bob!" I called him. Then, in the middle of all this racket, through the lightning, there's a huge thunderbolt. True Bob froze. We all saw it. We saw the nigger fall through the thunder, hit under tons of rain, lying there in the mud. There's a faint smell of sulfur and the sound of a truck come towards us. Two of us are gone, Horn. I can't sleep without him. He slept on since he was little. His instincts always brought him back to me. He can't manage on his own, Horn. I can't hear him barking. They must have eaten him. At night, he was like a ball of fur on my tummy, on my legs, on my balls. It helped me sleep, Horn. He's in my blood. What can I ever do to hurt him?
Well,
Quite a surprise, Horn. You say, "I'm going to the airport." You'll come back and say, "My wife's here." I've got to hand it to you. I didn't know you finally found one. What's got in you all of a sudden, you old dog?
a man should put down roots before it's too late.
Yeah, quite right, old man, of course. What's important is that you make the right choice.
So the last time I went to Paris, I said to myself, if you don't find it this time, you never will.
And you found it. Now that's luck, old man. Watch the weather. Does strange things to women. That's been scientifically proven.
Not to this one.
Well, she'll need a good pair of shoes, old man. I'll lend her a pair. If women want to look elegant, but they don't know about these African germs you get through the feet.
This is no ordinary woman.
So I'll need to make a good impression on her. I'll find an occasion to kiss her hand, and then she'll know what real class is.
No, I asked her, do you like fireworks? Yes, she said. Well, each year in Africa I put on a display. This last year. Would you like to see it? Yes, she said. So I gave her the plane fare and the address. Be there in a week. That's how long it takes the package to get there from Ruggiero. Yes, she said. And that's how I found her. I wanted a woman to see the last fireworks display. And she said yes to
25 kilometers of road, a bridge under construction, and the housing and the wells that we've dug, all that time spent here for nothing more? Why don't we know anything about what's been decided? Why don't you know?
50 francs less.
Thanks, Grimes. Oh, there, behind the tree. The nigger. Throw him out, Horn. Too bad. I can hear him. He's over by the sewer. I let him fall in, I'm not moving. Shit. He's wandering around, won't come when I call him. It's like he's thinking about it. Is that him? Yes. Now think about it, small blood. I'm not going to fish you out. He must have picked up the scent of a strange animal. That's his problem. He won't fall in, and if he does, I'm not moving. I hope you don't mind me telling you. But that guy, he wasn't a prompt worker, just a hired laborer. No one knew him, no one would talk about it. He wanted to leave the site early. I said, no, you're not going to leave the site an hour early, an hour's an hour. If you don't want him to do it, it sets a precedent. Well, so like I told you, I said no. So he spat at my feet and left. He spat at my feet 2 centimeters closer when he hit my shoes. So I called the other workers together. I said, you saw that guy? Yes, boss, we saw him. Was he leaving without waiting for the whistle? Yes, boss, without waiting for the whistle. Without a hat. No, boss. You can see he wasn't wearing his hard hat. But then he fell. If the truck arrived, I asked again, why are you driving so fast? Let's see the nigger and then wait.
Everybody saw you shoot him, idiot. Then everybody saw you get into the truck.
No, the shot was the cloud of thunder. And the truck, they were all blinded by the rain.
Now, I may not have much schooling, but I can see your lies coming from a mile away. Well, you'll find out what they're worth. Me, I'm off. You're an idiot, and it's not my problem.
I'm in.
Why did you have to touch him? In this country, the last person who touches the corpse is responsible for the crime. That's the way it is. If no one had touched him, there would be no guilty party. There would be no crime. It would have been an accident. Could have all been so simple. No. The women came for the body, and it wasn't there. Let's see, you talk yourself out of this one. Idiot.
When I saw him, I said to myself, I'm not going to be able to leave this one alone. Instinct or nerves. I didn't even know the guy, but he spat 2 centimeters away from my shoes. But that's the way instinct works. I'm not going to leave you alone now. That's what I said when I saw him lying there. So I put him in the truck. Went as far as the dump and threw him on top. That's what you deserve, so there. And then I came back home. I went back home. I couldn't sit still. I was going crazy. I hauled him off the top and back over the truck. I took him to the lake and I threw him in. What really bothered me, leaving him there in peace in the lake, I went wading into the water, up to my waist, and fished him out. He was in my truck, Horn, and I didn't know what to do. I'm not going to be able to leave you alone. Not ever. This is stronger than I am. This big dog is going to turn me into a nervous wreck. That's what I said to myself. But then it came to me. The sewer. That's the answer. You'll never go after him in there. And that's how it was, Horn. To leave him in peace in spite of myself. Once and for all, Horn. At last I was able to come. If I had buried him, I would have dug him up. I know what I'm like. If they had taken him to the village, I would have gone to find him. The sewer was the simplest and best solution, Horn. Besides, it calmed me down a little. Niggers, old man. The germs on them. Now they're the worst of all. Tell her that too. Women are never really prepared for danger.
learning about the heart attack.
Look, I'm here to tell you. Either you come down here or you clear off. Huh? It's terrible to know that there's someone back there in the dark, talking shadows. And look, either you come down here to the table, have a whiskey. I never said you couldn't. Or you come to the office tomorrow morning and we'll talk about this thing again. It's your choice. Either come down, clear out.
I am waiting here for the body. And I say, when I have the body of my brother, I will go.
The body. The body. Your body wasn't wearing a hard hat. There are witnesses. He crossed the site without his hard hat. The family won't get a penny. You tell them that. Now,
I will tell them that when I take back the body. No hard hat, not a penny.
look, have some consideration for my wife. Huh? She's just arrived. She doesn't know Africa. She'll be frightened, all the shadows, the noise, everything. Do you want to terrify my wife?
No, that is not what I want. I want to return the body to the family.
All right. All right. All right. Tell them this. I will make a donation, 900 francs, to the family. There'll be another 1,200 in it for you. You'll get the money tomorrow. I know it's a lot, but he's probably the last worker who died on this site anyhow. So, there it is. Now, clear off.
I will tell them that. 900 francs, and I will take back the body with me.
Oh, you tell them now. 900 francs. That'll shut them up. That's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. The body. Oh, the body.
I care about it.
Clear off.
I will remain.
I'll have you thrown out.
I won't leave.
You're terrifying my wife.
Your wife will not be frightened of me.
I'll have to go and shoot you. That's the answer.
If you kill a scorpion, it always returns.
Oh, now you're getting angry. Huh? Listen, we have always a very good relationship with the authorities around here. All right, I'm starting to lose my temper now. You have to admit you're being very difficult. You leave no room for negotiation. All right, stay if that's what you want. Look, I know how upset the council must be, but they have to understand that I have no decisions to make in the decisions that come from above. I have no participation in those decisions. A site manager doesn't make those kinds of decisions. They have to understand that. And more, the government orders. Government issues orders but never coughs up. It's been months since we've been paid. The first keep sites running until the government pays up. Okay. Look, the country's rich. The treasury's empty. I'm not saying this to annoy you, but can you explain?
They say that the government buildings have become whorehouses. They say that champagne and costly women are flown over from France. That they drink and fuck day and night in the ministerial offices. That is why the treasury is empty. That's what I have been told, sir.
So they fuck, do they? Oh, listen to him. I'm laughing at his own government ministers. I like you, really do. Well, and tell me, if things are as bad as you say they are, how long will it be before the youth begin to rebel? With all of the progressive ideas they bring back from Europe, when will the young take over, revolt, throw away this corrupt government, and set up a new one? Some order, some stability. When will roads and bridges get completed? Give me some hope.
When they come back from Europe, they bring a deadly passion for cars, sir. That's all they can think of. They play with their cars night and day. They expect to die in them. They've forgotten everything else. That's what I am told they bring back from Europe.
Yeah, honest. Yeah, we see them every day driving like maniacs. You have no illusions. Even even about the young. Like you, we're going to get along just fine.
I have only come to collect the body of my brother. That is why I am here.
Yes, the body. Look, tell me, why is his body so important? Why him? What was his name again? Remind me.
Luofia was his known name. He also had a secret name.
Right. But why him? Why is he so important? I thought I knew after life and that means nothing to you. Why do you have to have his? It's not love, is it? Huh? Only Europeans go on about love.
No, it's not love.
I didn't think so. Now, I've often noticed a lack of feeling. Of course, it shocks many Europeans, but I myself bear no malice. Asians are even worse. But why? Why is such a small bit so important?
Long time ago, I said to my brother, I feel cold. He said to me, that's because there's a little cloud in between you and the sun. I said to him, how can a cloud make me feel so cold when all around me people are sweating and getting burned by the sun? He said to me, I too am cold. So we kept each other warm. Then I said to him, when will this little cloud vanish so that the sun may warm us once again? He said to me, it will never vanish. It will follow us wherever we go, always in between us and the sun. And I felt it follow us everywhere. So that the people laughing naked in the heat, my brother and I were still cold and still warm one another. If my back had an itch, my brother was there to scratch it. And when his back itched, I scratched it. Worry made me bite the nails on his hand, and in his sleep, he sucked my thumb. Women kept close to us, and they too began to freeze. But we all kept warm under the little cloud because we remained close to each other. We grew used to each other. If one of us shivered, it spread from one side of the room to the other. Our mothers came to join us, and the mothers of their mothers, and their children, and our children, a countless family whose members were never torn away, not even the dead, but retained in our close embrace, sheltered from the cold under the cloud. Closer and closer to the sun, providing the whole family of warmth as we saw the edge of the sun-warmed lands moving away from us. That's why I have come for the body of my brother who has been torn from among us. Because though he is dead, we still have need of his heat to keep us warm. He needs ours if he is to remain warm.
I think we will always find it hard to understand one another. It will be even more difficult for us to live with each other.
I am told that in America, the blacks go out in the morning and the whites go out in the afternoon.
Is that what it is?
It's a very good idea.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
No, Mr. Albert, it's a very bad idea. On the contrary, we've got to learn to live together. We have to force people to cooperate. Look, I have an excellent idea. Now, I've never told it to anyone before. You're the first. I'd like to know what you think of it. It has to do with those 3 billion people they're always talking about. Well, I've worked out that we can house those 3 billion in 40-story blocks. There are still some architectural details to work out, but it shouldn't take more than 40 stories. And in reasonable sized flats. I have left enough room for people to live comfortably. Now, we take all these 40-story blocks and create one town with streets 10 meters wide, which is fine. This one town occupy a space no more than 1/2 of France. Not 1 cubic centimeter more. The rest of the world would be free, completely free. Now, all we have to do is find a site for this unique town, and all the problems will be solved. No more wars. No more rich countries and poor countries. Everyone in the same boat, and plenty for all. See, Mr. Albury, I'm a bit of a communist in my own way. Now, France would probably be ideal for this town. Yeah, it would be ideal. It's a temperate country with a good rainfall and no extremes in climate. We could build it in the south where it's the sunniest, but I myself prefer a good hard winter. Here you don't know what a good hard winter is. So maybe it would be better to build it lengthways. It would extend from the Vosges to the Pyrenees, bordering the Alps. And that way, people who know could live where Strasbourg is now, and people who can't stand the cold would live where Marseille and Bayonne used to be. The rest of the world would be free, absolutely free. Africa would be free. We could harvest its riches, its minerals, its land, its solar energy, without anyone worrying about invasion. Africa alone had enough food for our town, for generations to come, even before we have to think about going off into America or Asia. Technology would be greatly exploited. So we could do it with a minimum workforce. And small groups acting almost like a community service would then bring back coal, oil, uranium, gold, coffee, bananas, whatever you like, without the Africans ever worrying about being invaded, because no one would be there. France would be beautiful, with all of the nations of the world mingling in the streets. Africa, too, would be beautiful, empty, not suffering, quiet, peaceful, nurturing the world. You find my plan amusing? Well, at least it's friendlier than yours. And it is my plan. And I'm sticking to it.
Sport the ankle. But with a good pair of shoes, you can survive anything. That's the most important thing. A good pair of shoes.
Yes.
It's the sweat you're worried about, that's silly. One layer of sweat dries, and then another, and it forms a sort of shell. If it's a smell you're worried about, that's silly. Smell develops your instincts. Besides, you get to know people by their smell. It has a practical application. You can pick out what belongs to who.
Oh, yes.
Have a glass. Why aren't you drinking?
Whiskey. I can't. My tablets. Anyway, I'm not that thirsty.
Thirsty or not, here you have to drink it. If you don't, you get dehydrated.
Oh, I have a button to sew on. That's me all over. But I can't do buttonholes. They're too hard for me. No patience, none at all.
stand the stuff. I used to drink nothing but milk. I can tell you, liters, tons of the stuff. Before I traveled. But since I started traveling, well, there you go. Disgusting powdered milk, American rubbish, soya milk, none of which has ever been near a cow. So I had to turn to this shit.
Yes.
And luckily, you can find this shit everywhere. There's no part of the world where I haven't found it, and I've traveled, believe you me. Have you traveled?
Oh, no. This is my first time.
I know, but I've traveled, believe me. In Bangkok? Been there. Isfahan, the Black Sea, Marrakesh? Been there. The Caribbean, Honolulu, Vancouver, too. The Colombia, Patagonia, Majorca, Menorca, Guatemala, yes. Finally, the ship in Africa. Now, Dakar, Abidjan, Lomé, Leopoldsville, Johannesburg, Lagos. It's worse than anywhere in Africa, let me tell you. Well, I found whiskey and soya milk. No problem. I'm still young, you know. Well, let me tell you. One whiskey tastes just like any other. And one sights just like any other. One French firm, just like any other. All the same old shit.
Yes.
No. No, this firm isn't the worst. Don't go making me say what I don't. It might actually be the best. It knows how to look after you, treat you right. Good food, good quarters, good French firm. Oh, it's not like those shit firms run by the Italians, the Germans, the Dutch, the Swiss, and I don't know how many more who are all crowding into Africa, turning it into a right dump. No, ours isn't like that. It's a good firm. I wouldn't want to be Italian or Swiss, believe you me.
No, yes, no.
Drink that.
Where on earth can he be?
Why are you here?
Why? I wanted to see Africa.
See what? Now, this isn't Africa. It's a French construction site, babe.
Yes, but
No. You interested in Horn?
we're getting married. Yes.
You're marrying Horn.
Yes. Yes, hold on.
No.
Why do you keep... Where is Cookie?
Cookie. Horn can't get married. You know that, don't you? He didn't tell you.
Yes. Yes, he told me.
So he told you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's a brave guy, huh? You know, all alone. He spent a whole month guarding the equipment during that shitty little war. Now, they wouldn't have got me to do that. So he told you everything? About his scrap with the looters? About his wound? Terrible wound, poor Horn. Everything? He's a born gambler, Horn.
Yes.
No. Where's it got him? What's he gaining? You know that?
I don't know.
But at least you know what he's lost. What is it about you that interests him?
Écoute!
I'm too thirsty. I'm looking for water. Wassersuppe? Do you understand German? It's the only foreign language going to rain, isn't it? So, tell me, how do insects manage when it rains? One drop of rain on their wings and they perish. So, what happens to them in the rain? I'm so glad that you aren't French or anything like that. It means you won't think I'm an airhead. Besides, I'm not really French either. Half German, half Alsatian. See? We're made for each other. I'll learn your African language, and when I can speak it well, really choosing my words, I'll tell you things, important things, which, I don't know, I dare not look at you. So serious. And me, when people are serious, I can't. Can you feel the wind? When it circles around like that, it's a double circling. Verschwinden der Teufel. Go away. They used to ring cathedral bells to drive out the devil when I was a child. Is there no cathedral here? It's funny, a country without cathedral. I like cathedrals. And you're standing there so I'm a serious people. I'm a little flirt, sorry. Come with me, Vasselheim. Such an idiot. They must be looking for me. I'm not supposed to be here. I never got. Someone there, I heard. Christine! I'll come back. Wait for me. What is it doing to you?
Don't talk too loud, babe. Maybe I'm happy.
Who? We're alone here.
That's right, babe. That's right, we're alone. And Horn's the jealous type. Tuba! What's he doing here close by? There's someone here.
Who is Tuba?
Well, my dog. It's what they call us whites out here. Tuba! He barks when he sees a Nicknam. Did you see someone?
You trained him to do that?
Trained. Now, I never trained my dog. Pure instinct, nothing more. Look out for yourself. If you see anything at all. Let the animals fight it out amongst themselves.
What? If I see what?
Knife to the belly or stabbed in the back. That's what you'll get if you stop to ask questions and don't run. I'm telling you, if you see anything at all, anything you haven't seen before, anything that I haven't shown you, then run quickly. Come here. Poor baby. I too arrived here, full of ideas about Africa. My imagination, I love it. What you hear and see isn't what you expect. I know you're sad.
I'm not sad. I was looking for a drink, that's all.
Your name?
Leonie.
What are you after?
What money? What are you talking about?
This woman's a dangerous schemer. Hey, what was your job in Paris?
I worked in a hotel. Chamberlain.
Skivvy. We don't earn as much as you may think out here.
I don't think anything.
We work hard and earn nothing.
Do I know you were a packet?
Well, where'd you get that from, little Skivvy? Do I look like a guy who earns a packet? Do I look like a man who doesn't work for his living?
Just because you work, it doesn't mean you don't have money.
Now, serious money wouldn't wreck your hands. That's what it means to have serious money. Money overcomes everything. No more effort, no need to sweat. Rich people say goodbye to suffering. Okay, so they pay us. Yeah, but not enough. Not nearly enough. Now, with that incident during the war, Horn, with that... Well, he must have got heaps of money, old Horn. He never mentions it. So it must be loads. The money interests you, huh, babe?
Don't call me babe. You're full of words like that. Babe. Midnock. No, I didn't follow Cookie for the money.
So why then?
Because he suggested I come here.
You would have followed anyone who suggested you come here?
And maybe
dream lies. This woman's a thief. Ah, come on, babe. Don't worry. I just had a little fun. You see, we haven't seen a woman here in so long. I just want to have some fun. I think I'm savage, don't you?
No.
All the same. We could get savage if we let ourselves go. Yeah, but just because we're in this hole, that's no reason to let yourself go. That's what I say. Now take me, for instance. I've got loads of interests. You'll see. I love to talk. I love having fun. But most of all, I love exchanging ideas. Listen, I was mad about philosophy. I really was. But what the hell? Who gives a damn about that out here? No. Have good respect, babe. And then the old guys who are here, they don't want you bringing in any new ideas. What with the firm and the work, we don't have the time. I have ideas. Well, I have ideas. When you think all alone, the ideas, they just explode in your head, one by one. As soon as I get one going, bang, like a balloon. Bang. As you drove here, you must have seen the dogs along the roadsides with their bellies all swollen like balloons and their paws in the air. Now, what matters most is exchanging ideas with someone. I've always had an inquiring mind. Music, philosophy, the Toya, Zola, especially Miller. Henry Miller. Hey, you can come to my room and borrow my books. I've got all of Miller. My books are yours. Your name? Well, as a student, I was really crazy about philosophy. Especially Miller, Henry Miller. Oh, reading Miller, it really opened me up. I went crazy in Paris. Paris, the world capital for great ideas. Ah, Miller, yes. When he's having that dream, that he's shooting Sheldon, he's saying, I'm not a Polaroid. You know that bit?
I don't know.
So when I got out here, there's no question to let myself go. Now me, baby.
Leonie.
This woman is empty with me. There's no need. You must be absolutely straight. There's nothing standing between us. We're the same age. We're very alike. In any case, I'm being absolutely straight. There's no need to be uptight.
No, there's no need.
Anyway, we have no choice. We're all alone. There's no one here to talk to. It's the back and beyond. Especially with the site closing down, it's just me and him. And him, when it comes to culture, he's an old man, Lauren.
An old man. I like talking to him.
Yes, but sooner or later, we need someone to look up to. Women look up to men with culture. What's your name?
Leonie.
So?
So what?
So why Horn?
Why what?
Will you marry a guy who's not got the full block intact? You do that for money? Oh, this one makes me puke. Oh, come on, baby. I want to see a reaction. As for me, it's none of my business. Are you crying? What? Don't take it like that. I understand you're upset. There's no reason to cry. But look at me. I have every reason in the world to be upset. Real reason. Don't you see me crying? I'll lend you my shoes. The last thing you need is to catch some filthy disease. Here we're all practically savage. He's the asshole of the world, but that's no reason to cry. Look at me. I've studied more. I've got more degrees. degrees. I'm far more qualified than Warren, and I'm still beneath him. Do you think that's fair? Everything's twisted here, but do you see me making a big crisis out of it? Do you see me crying?
Here's a cookie.
Don't move. There's a thief in camp.
You see thieves everywhere.
It's a Nick. The guards let him in by mistake. Get into the truck.
No.
I was the one trying to protect you. You think I'm a bad lot, babe. I know. You see, we haven't seen a woman here, not since the site opened, so seeing one. Seeing you. Round up is all. You can't understand that coming from Paris, but it only helps when you do. I'd much rather be different. Never once we can be friends. But the way I am is never the way I want to be. All the same. I think we'd get along. I've got an instinct as far as women are concerned.
You're making me blush.
You've got passion, babe, and it shows. I like that passion. You're very like that. Don't be such a cock teaser, my little skivvy. I've got an instinct about certain things.
It's him. He's come to look for me.
Cock teaser! Paris, the biggest brothel on earth!
Fate!
Bitch. When you haven't seen a woman in ages, you expect, you imagine some sort of explosion, and then there's nothing. Nothing at all. Another wasted.
I believe at first sight, there has to be a man like Cal. I believe that I'll have many lives as a man. Ridiculous and bigoted, brutal and violent. A woman can be born. And only, yes, only after many lives as a woman. Many useless adventures, many unrealized dreams, many little deaths. A Negro can be born. In his blood, more lives and more deaths, more brutalities and failures, more tears than in any other book. And I, how many more times will I have to die? How many more useless memories and experiences will have to pile over me? There must be one life that I really get to live.
Balance. That's the word. Like with food, the right proportion of calories and minerals, the right proportion of fats. That's the way the fireworks display should be arranged. Proper progression through the colors. The right balance of noise as one explosion follows the other. The right height each one should reach. Now you'll see, Cap. You'll see tonight what Jerry and me have put together.
This game is stupid.
Stupid? What's stupid about it?
I just think it's stupid.
Well, now wait a minute. Why do you think it's stupid?
That's just it. There's nothing to think.
Well, I'm sorry. What else can we do? I mean, there are only the two of us. What else can we play? But, look, all right, maybe it's not difficult enough for you. We can make it more difficult. You know, there are variations. We can set up a bank, and then we say...
It's even stupid if it's complicated.
So you give up?
No. It's a game that makes you stupid.
God, that's the way you say it.
Flop.
What?
I tell you, every time we play, it's like a lobotomy. I feel it there.
I just don't understand it. In every camp I've ever been in, everybody plays. And I have never yet seen anyone stop me and say, it's like a lobotomy. What's a lobotomy got to do with it? You've never said anything like that before. We've been playing for months. All right. All right. Look, I'll get the cards, and then we can...
No, not poker, no.
But the cards...
They're even more stupid.
Everybody who plays cards is stupid. People have been playing cards all over the world for centuries, and they're all stupid, and no one's ever realized, except you.
Leipzig, Amsterdam, London, Vienna, Krakow.
What?
All the towns in the north which I'd love to see. It's just... I'm putting 500 on 10.
With a bank or without?
Don't know the easiest way.
All right, I'm in. Okay, now, you drink too much.
Not too much. Can't be too much. I'm never ever drunk.
What can she be doing?
What I know. On the contrary, drunks have always disgusted me. Besides, that's why I like it here. It's always disgusting me to be around drunks. And you know, that's why I like my next worst project to be with you. You can ask to have me with you on your next project, boss. Oh, you carry enough weight, boss. Don't listen to you.
No, there isn't going to be a next project for me.
Yes, there will. You know very well, boss. You know very well. Can you really self in some little house in the south of France between your weeping wife and some little garden, boss? You'll never leave Africa. It's in your blood. Now, I don't mean to flatter you, boss. But, you see, leadership comes naturally. It's in your blood. At the site, when the workers say to me, boss this or boss that, I always say, excuse me, I'm not the boss. Warren's the boss. Hey, what am I? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm not ashamed to say it. Without you, I am nothing. And nothing frightens you, boss. Not even the cops frighten you. And me, it's the opposite. Without you there, I'm frightened. Not ashamed to say it. Frightened. Really frightened. If faced with a nigger cop, I run. If faced with a nigger who's not a cop, I shoot. It all comes down to your nerves. When you're frightened, there's nothing you can do about it. Even when faced with a woman, boss, I panic. So you see, I need you here. Didn't you think it was stupid to bring the woman out here? And maybe they didn't know I came just because he knew there was a woman here. We need to stick together, boss. Hand in glove. That's the way I see it. Just the thought of ending up in some other camp. Guys get drunk every night. I'd shoot them all. I'm telling you, I'd shoot the lot of them.
Where could she be? What's she doing?
One last game, boss. Last one. 1,000 on 10. Come on, Warren. Born gambler like you, surely you're not hesitating. Wait. He's talking.
He's still there. Hurry. He's talking.
But even with mistakes, what
Another evening wasted. The whole evening spent waiting around. Isn't it a funny evening? There's a game, we pick up and drop. The woman appears and disappears, and then works. Yeah, but look at the only fireworks we're gonna get out of that. A cloud of dead bugs.
It hasn't rained yet. It's strange. Usually they come out after the rain. I'll never understand this stinking country.
Now, what a waste. That's what you call a real waste. The woman can't even be bothered with you. She's probably off in some corner weeping or whatever. Of course, I knew. As soon as I saw her, I had a feeling. I'm not trying to sex you, boss, not at all. But your money's yours. Okay? It's yours to buy whatever pleasures you want in life. But never think you can count on women for pleasure in life. Oh, they're fucked. Women are. We men have to rely on ourselves. You just got to tell them. We get pleasure. More pleasure. Out of a job well done. And you can't deny it, boss.
I don't. Maybe you're right. I remember the first bridge I ever built. After the last girder was in place, the night before the big celebration, all I wanted to do was strip naked and sleep all night on that bridge. I could have killed myself a couple of dozen times that night. I was all over that place, touching it everywhere, holding myself up the cables to the top. And then I caught sight of it, white in the moonlight, rising out of the mud. And I will never forget how white it was.
Yeah, but you're leaving this one half finished. It's a waste.
Not my choice.
You know, I should have stuck with my first idea and gone into the oil business. Yeah, that's what I dreamed of. And there's something classy about oil. The guys who work the rigs. But the way they look down on us, they know damn well they're top dogs. And me, I've always been fascinated by oil. Everything that comes from under the ground, it fascinates me. We work on the surface like idiots in front of the whole world to see with an unskilled workforce. I mean, what sort of man works here? We're dumping ground for men with no qualifications. I've got qualifications. No, they're here. They're here. But I need to be stretched. And when I look out over there at night, I see the flares on the oil fields. I can just stare for hours.
Play.
No, boss. My heart's not in it. So you're dropping me, Horn? Is that what's on your mind? Say it. Say it. You're dropping me, aren't you?
What?
Tell the guards to shoot. It's our right.
No. This one, he's not like the others.
Oh, I knew it. You can even hide. In any case, I'd like to know what the two of you were discussing. You're dropping me, Horn. I can see it.
You can't see anything. Can't you see? I'm going to fuck him over.
You're going to fuck him over.
Yeah. I'm going to fuck him over.
All the same, you're acting awful strange with that nigger.
Hey, who's in charge around here, huh?
You are, boss. No question.
Who has to clean up after everybody, huh? Who has to keep things organized here and from dawn to dusk on the work site as well, huh? Who has to keep everything in his head? From the smallest spare part in one of the trucks to the number of whiskey bottles left in the store. Who has to be cop, mayor, boss, captain, ship's captain, head of the family?
You, boss, no question.
Yeah, who's had it up to here? Right up to here.
You, boss.
I may not have the academic qualifications, but I'm still. Don't you forget it.
I'm not trying to wind you up, boss. I just wanted to tell you in passing. You just seem to be acting strange with the nigger. Horn, talking to him normally, that seems strange as all. But if you say you're going to finish the job, then you'll do it.
It's all taken care of.
You're still a strange guy. Now, let me take care of it. It's so much fun.
You'll do nothing. I'll handle it.
You have strange ways of doing things.
You just can't go through life shooting your way through. what?
Don't get angry, boss. That's not...
No, you're all the same. You're all mouth. You just destroy everything you touch. You don't love Africa. You just want to take everything you can from it and leave nothing in return. Well, nothing is what you'll end up with. No. And our Africa will destroy it. You bastards.
Me? I'm not destroying anything, Horn.
You don't love Africa.
Of course I do. Of course I love her. Would I be here if I didn't?
Play it.
My heart's not in it. It's the risk of sitting here in the middle of camp knowing that some dig-nog can get you in the back. It fucks up my nerves, boss. If you ask me, he's here to take advantage of the situation and stir up a riot. That's the way I see it.
You don't see anything. He's just trying to make trouble. That's politics.
Well, maybe it's because of the woman, like I said before.
No, he's got something else on his mind.
What is mine? What mine? The Nick-Nog's mine? You're dropping me, Horn. I can see it.
Idiot. How can I drop you?
So will you prove it was an accident, Horn? Will you prove it?
An accident? Sure. Whoever said it wasn't an accident.
I knew it. We have to stick together. Together we can really get her. Now I see. The talking was to give you time to fuck him over. There's method in it. I'm not saying there isn't. But watch out all the same, boss.
Oh, he's not armed.
Never mind. Never mind. You should still watch out. They all do karate, those bastards. And they're strong with it. And they can have you on your back before you can say a word.
I'm armed. No one can resist the whiskey.
And beer would have been good enough.
But when I'm talking to him, you get the body back. I don't care what you have to do, but get the body back here. Find it and bring it here. I have to have that body. Old Bill will be on my back.
No, it's impossible. I'll never find it. I can't find it.
He can't be far away.
No. Horn!
Look, find the body, or I drop you. I win.
That bastard's dropping me. I'm fucked.
I love your hair.
They say hair is worried and that because the father of all blacks, abandoned by God and then by humanity, found himself alone with the devil who was also abandoned. So the devil put us his head as a sign of friendship. That is how our hair was burnt.
I love stories about the devil. I love the I love your lips. Besides, black is my best color.
It is a good color to hide in.
Listen, what's that?
The sound of buffalo toads, they are calling for rain.
And that?
Higher the hawks. There is also the sound of an engine.
I can't hear it.
I hear it.
It's the sound of water. It's the sound of something else. With all these sounds, it's impossible to know.
Did you hear it?
No,
A dog.
I don't think so. It's a little puppy. It isn't a real dog at all. You can tell by its bark. It's a pooch miles away. Now you can hear it.
It's after me.
Let him come. Me, I love dogs. I love to pet them. They don't attack you, we love them.
They are evil beasts. Me. They can smell me from away. They will hunt me down and bite me.
Are you frightened?
Yes, I'm frightened.
Of a silly little pup who can't even hear anymore.
We frighten chickens, dogs frighten us. That's normal.
I want to stay with you, but I don't know what to do about them. I've given up my job. I've given up everything. I've left Paris. I've left everything behind. I was looking for someone to be faithful to. I found him. Now I'm staying put. I think there's a devil in my heart, Aubrey. I don't know how he got in, but he's there. I can feel him. He's caressing my soul so that I'm burning all black on the inside.
Women speak so fast. I can't keep up.
Tell me what you thought when you saw me.
I thought, there is a coin lost in the sand. For the moment nobody sees it shining, I can pick it up and keep it. Someone claims it back.
Keep it. Nobody's going to claim it back.
The old man told me that you belong to him.
Cookie? Are you worried about Cookie? My God, he wouldn't hurt a poor Cookie. What do you think I am to him? A little company, a passing whim, because he's got money and doesn't know what to do with it. And as I grow, wasn't I lucky to meet him? And when he asked me to join him in Africa, yes, I said yes. If my mother knew, she'd be furious. This can toil stuff, shall we? Cookie's so old, so sweet. He never asks for anything, you know. That's why I like old men, and on the whole, they like me too. Sometimes I can't wait to be old and sweet myself. To be able to talk for hours, not expecting anything from anyone, not being afraid of anything, not saying bad things about people, leaving cruelty and unhappiness behind. Oh, Ellery, why are people so hard? You and me, here, it's so good.
For you, yes. For me, no. This is a white man's place.
How do you like to work?
Just stay a little, just 1 minute more. My feet hurt. These shoes are awful. They cut into my ankle and my toes. Look, can't you see the blood? Oh, I just can't face walking in them for miles.
But I've kept you for as long as I could.
It's coming.
It's the white man.
He won't hurt you.
He will kill me.
Yeah.
Boss? Boss! Is that you?
Where have you crawled out from?
Out of the ship, boss.
God, don't come any closer. You'll throw up.
Well, you were the one who told me to do what I had to do to find it.
Did you?
Nothing, boss. Nothing.
Jeez. Well, no wonder. He's probably floating down God knows what river by now. You covered yourself with shit for nothing? God, what an idiot.
Don't make fun of me, boss. It was your idea. I'm always up to sort things out on my own. It was your idea. Because of you, I'll go down with tetanus.
All right. Just go inside and get things out.
No, I must find him. I have to find him.
You'll never find him now. He's floating down, I don't know, the river, the sewer.
I'm warning you, you jerk. Nobody laughs at me.
Nobody's laughing at you. Now, look, get a grip on yourself. Come on, let's go inside and get your down.
Look at all the sweat, huh? Bloody hell. It won't dry off. You got a beer? Or you wouldn't have a glass of milk? I really want a glass of milk, old man.
No, look, come inside. We'll get you disinfectant nonsense. What?
Am I a bastard, old man?
Cal, for God's sakes, Cal, my boy. Listen.
I suddenly saw Tupac standing in front of me, looking at me with his little pensive eyes. His fur stands on end as he slowly moves along the sewer's edge. I follow him. Tupac, my little dog, what are you thinking? Do you smell someone? He lets out a little bark, and he jumps into the sewer, and I follow him, and I think he smells someone. I felt nothing, boss. Nothing but shit. All the same, that's why I threw him in, but he must have slipped away. Is that what I have to do now, boss?
Now, right, what are you doing here? You were in the village. Here, give me that gun.
Oh, watch your step. I may not be up to much good karate. I may not be up to much tonight. That's what we've done. Deadly, even with a revolver or a machine gun, you don't stand a chance.
All right. Now, do you trust me? Do you trust me or not? Huh? Just calm down. And leave it to me. I'll convince him. I'll talk to him again before morning. Look, I can't stand the sight of blood. I've never been able to stand blood. Just relax. Talk to him, and everything will be fine. Do you think that I've spent all these years in Acro without your tricks? They're hopeless against. They can't possibly resist. I have my ways and means, Gal. Believe me, I'll have it solved before morning. Just calm down.
Sensible woman. Scent of a nigger. Scent of ferns crying out. Oh, he's there, boss. Can't you smell it?
Pal, look, don't try to be clever.
Oh, can't you hear it, boss? Too loud. Hey, come here and be scrubbed, you little blood. Come and don't let me go away again. Come and be kissed, my little darling. I love him, Horn. Horn,
What?
why am I a bastard?
You're not a bastard.
But you're a jerk. A fucking jerk, boss. Of course I am. Of course I'm a bastard. What's more, I want to be one. It's my choice. Me? A man of action. You're a talker. And what if all your little secret ways and means don't work, huh? The nigger spits at me, I gun him down. But it's thanks to me. They don't spit on you. Not because of all your talk, you jerk. If he spits, I shoot. And that suits you fine. Because 2 centimeters closer, it would make more shoes. 10 centimeters higher, your trousers, and a little higher still, would hit you right in the face. You know what you've done there? I stood by. Would you carry on talking? With his spit dripping down your face? Fucking jerk. Nigger spit is a threat to us. If we gathered from all the niggers and all the tribes in the whole of Africa in one single day, digging pits, canals, locks, dams, aqueducts. If we gathered together in streams, all the spit spewed out by the black race all over this continent, spewed out against us, we could cover every country on the planet with a sea of menace. And the only thing that would be left is oceans of salt water and oceans of spit. And only the niggers would survive swimming in their element. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm in favor of action. I'm a man. So when you finish, or when you finish all your talking,
Just calm down. Oh, we guess. Cal, come back. Cal, it's an order.
switch it off.
Hurry. Come out.
Switch off the torch.
Your voice, it's different. It scares me.
Show me what you're hiding in your pockets.
Oh, my pockets. Rifle or revolver, huh? Guess the caliber. Those are my best bottles. I thought I'd loosen you up just a little bit, huh? I hope you're not too snobbish. I forgot my glasses. Besides, whiskey tastes better out of the bottle. It cuts down on the evaporation. That's how you tell a real drinker, too. Cheers. What's the matter?
What?
Oh, you seem nervous.
The other white man is after me. He's got a gun.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. So long as I'm here, you won't leave. Oh, let me go down slowly. It takes a little while for it to share its secrets. Good. Very smooth.
not traditional style.
Well, how can you expect to defend yourself then? I'll show you a punch or two one of these days. I was quite good when I was young, even fought professionally for a while. It's an art you never forget. Goes down nicely, doesn't it? Cheers. I'd really like to know which of these you prefer. It says a lot about a man, you know? Now this one's sharp. It takes little prickles as it goes down. This one is smooth. It's like 1,000 little ball bearings rolling down your throat. I hope you don't mind drinking out of the same bottle. I forgot my glasses. Cheers.
Feel no sharpness, no prickles, no ball bearings.
Well, a little time. It'll get there. You drunk yet?
I shall stop before that.
Good for you.
Why did you come over here?
To see you.
Why did you want to see me?
To talk to you. To chat. To have a friendship. Pure friendship. Besides, you said one time you had work.
I have nothing to learn from you. One thing I have learned from you, in spite of you, is that there's not enough room in your head or in all of your pockets to hide all your lies. In the end, they all come tumbling out.
No, that's simply not true. No. I'm not lying to you. I can prove I'm not lying to you. Ask me anything.
Give me a gun.
Oh. No, anything but that. You're all going crazy with your popcorn. Oh, so much the worse for him. He'll end up behind bars. And he should. Idiot. Look. He's the cause of all my problems. If someone were to get him off my back, I wouldn't lift a finger. I'm being very honest with you. Now, why don't you be honest with me, too? What is it your bosses want?
I have no bosses.
Why do you make believe you're a member of the secret police?
Do crime.
All right. We'll continue playing this cat and mouse game. But I'm not deceiving you.
It's a betrayal.
Betrayal of what?
Of your
Oh, spare me the African jargon.
But you are of the same race, are you not? Speak the same language, belong to the same tribe.
Same tribe. Yeah, I suppose so.
You are both bosses here, are you not? You both decided the construction site opens or closes. You hire and fire. You own the trucks, the electricity, the machinery, the brick huts, everything here, both of you.
All right, I suppose if you put it that way, yes.
Then why are you so afraid of the word brother?
I'll agree. The world has changed a great deal in the last 20 years. And if you look at us, you can see the change. It's the difference between us. It's the difference between a rapacious woman maniac who's out of control and a man who came here in a completely different spirit.
I know nothing of your spirit.
I've been a laborer too, Aubrey. I'm not a boss by nature. I know what it is to be a laborer. And that's why I've always treated my workforce, white and black, the way I was treated. That's what I mean by spirit. And it's not. You're not going to blame me for the fact that the workers are unhappy here, or any place else for that matter. That's just the way it is. And I'm paid to know that. There's not a worker in the world who can say, I'm happy. There's not a single human being in the world who can say, I'm happy.
But do the feelings of the matter to the workers, or the feelings of the whites to the blacks?
You're a hard man, Aubrey. When you look at me, you don't even see a human being. No matter what I say to you, no matter what I do, no matter how much I pour my heart out to you, all you can see when you look at me is a white man and a woman. corpse's eyes. And now, when I look into the eyes of a corpse, I say to myself, treat yourself to anything you want. Spend your money now. Because what is there to spend it on later? I have no family. You're a hard man. You drunk yet? That's what I like about you. You're not afraid of whiskey. Listen. Tell me, I've got to know, why did you grow that nail so long? Just that one. Is it some sort of religious significance? Huh? Is it a weapon? Quite a stiletto, if you could use it. Is it a love tool? Be careful, Mr. Overy. Women will ruin you if you're not careful. Now you're too deep for me, Overy. I like things clear. Here, what I promised you, 900 times. Take it. You promised me the body of no fear. The body. Here we go again with the body. Yeah, right. And he had a secret name too, right? What was it?
It's the same for all of us.
That's a big help. What was it?
There's no other way to say it. It's the same for all of us. It is secret.
All right, you're way too deep for me. I like things to be clear. Huh? Take it.
That is not what I want from you.
Look, don't exaggerate. Right? A man is dead. Sure. That's serious, but it happens all over the world all the time, and it doesn't stop the world from turning. Even you can't stop the world from turning. Be sad. I can understand. But don't be naive. Now here, take the money. I was looking for you. Is he going to rape, and you have no idea what rape is like around here? Just give me a minute, then we'll go inside. Oh,
white. But don't get me wrong, Mallory, I'm not really white. I'm so used to being something I shouldn't be that there's no problem with being a nigger on top of everything else. That's all it is, Mallory. My whiteness. I spit on it. Have been for ages. I don't want it. So if you don't want me either, black, color of my dreams, color of my love, I swear it, when you go back home, I'll go with you. When you say my house, I will say my house. Your brothers will be my brothers. Your mother will be my mother. Your village will be mine. Your language will be mine. Your earth will be my earth, and I'll follow you even into your dreams and beyond death. I swear I'll still be with you.
Doesn't want you. Can't you see he's not even listening to you?
Enough, Ale. Oh, Hatsby.
After you've carried on so shamelessly with him on my very nose, you want me to help you? Huh? Do you think that you can take advantage of me and treat me like shit and I'll just stand there, huh? Do you think you can touch me for money and treat me like shit, huh? Oh no, you're going back to Paris tomorrow! As for you, you think you can come in here and make yourself at home and treat me like shit? You think we're all shit here, huh? You think you can seduce a French woman on French property under my very nose and get away with it? Well, you can discuss that with the village elders when they find out that you've seduced a white woman in order to blackmail us. And good luck when you try to get past that maniac who's out there to skin you alive. Go on, get out of here! I'm handing you a black hide. And you, spare me your tears. Please, I can't stand your crying, all right? Look, just try to pull yourself together, all right? You know what a spectacle you're illustrating. Just stop crying, all right? Come on, take a deep breath. Stop crying. Here, take a drink. Drink deep, like you do when you have hiccups. It'll help. Leon, please. Look, don't leave me, all right? I've got money. We can leave tonight. Cal can take over the job. He can finish up. Tomorrow we can be in Switzerland or Italy, France, any place you want. I've got money, plenty of it. We can go together. Please, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone. Look, we'll get married. That's what we both wanted, wasn't it? Leon, don't leave me alone. Please. Oh, God. Oh. Cal, she's bleeding, Cal. Cal, there's blood all over.
I can't do a thing with this money. Not a thing. The guards would see me do it. They might testify against me. They might run off to the police, and I don't want anything to do with the police. Or they might run off to the village. I don't want the village on my back. I can't do a thing with all this light.
Guards won't raise a finger. They're too happy with their jobs. They don't want to lose them.
That's not even once. And again just now. He's there, boss. Behind the tree, I can hear him breathe. The guards can't be trusted.
No, they couldn't have seen
See, they're not asleep, and they're looking at us. Look, one of them just brushed away a mosquito with his arm. That one's scratching his leg. One of them just spat on the ground. I can't do a thing with all this light.
All right, well, we'll just have to make sure that the generator has a break. I'm all set up for mornings.
The what?
The rockets, the Roman candles, the basis for the fireworks.
But it's almost day, Warren. Besides, she won't want to see the fireworks. She shut herself in the bungalow. She didn't even want any treatment. If she goes down with tetanus, we'll be stuck with her. A strange woman. That's why those marks for life. She was quite pretty. Strange. You. Who do you think's gonna watch the fireworks now, boss?
I am. That's why I bought them. Why do you think? They're for me.
And what am I supposed to do? Let's stick together, old man. Now we really have to finish the job.
It's all yours. Take care.
The only thing is, now that I've cooled down, I don't know what I should do.
No. Look, the village wants a body. One black skin's the same as another.
They'll see this isn't the worker. They can tell each other apart.
Oh, if the face is gone, he's unrecognizable. Who can say it's him or it isn't?
Can't do a thing without the rifle. I don't like close combat. They're too strong, those bastards, with their karate. The trouble with the rifle is that they'll see the hole in the head as evidence. And then we'll all have the police on our backs.
You're right. You're right. All right. I'll let everything by the book. Tomorrow, we'll call the police and get them over here and explain everything to them. We'll do it all by the book.
Horn, I can hear him there. He's behind the tree. He's breathing. Don't leave me.
Look, could be run over by a truck. Who's to say? That was a lightning bolt. That was a rush of rain. Can't see the shot. He's been by a truck.
I'm going to bed after all.
Idiot.
My head's too. Don't call me idiot, Horn. Don't you ever call me idiot again.
What are we going to do when they let in a couple of people, then a couple more? Then everybody.
They'll start asking questions about this one. They'll ask where did this one get to.
Oh, we don't know anything about him. He's not a worker. Never seen him before.
In cold blood, just like that, it's hard.
Look, he's not dangerous anymore. He's been drinking like a fish. He can hardly stand.
Yes, boss.
Remember, shoot him in the face. Then run over him with the truck.
Yes, boss.
Won't be able to see the gunshot once you run over him. Careful.
Yes, boss.
Cal, I've decided I'm not going to wait around until the job is finished.
Boss?
No. Africa's changing. There are too many new processes and methods, and I just can't keep up with them. So it's best I leave now. But when you come to close everything down, get everything organized. Don't try to hide anything. Don't try to fudge anything. Get everything to the corporation. They'll understand it all. They'll figure it all out. They'll even help. The police, don't even talk to the police. Let them talk to the firm. Everything will be fine.
Yes, boss.
Now, I'm going out and set off the fires.
What about the woman, boss?
She'll leave in the morning with the van. She was never. We're all alone.
Horn?
What?
There's too much light. There's much too much light.
The van will be taking some papers into town. The driver will sound the horn. Be ready. He can be trusted. Until then, it might be better if you stayed in your room. It might be dangerous to come out here. So lock yourself in and listen for the horn. Be ready. By the time you leave, I'll probably be at work, so I'll say goodbye now. When you get back, see a good doctor. And when you get back, don't say anything. Think what you like, but don't say anything that will harm the firm. After all, they gave you hospitality, and they're not responsible for what happened to you. You can do this for me as a favor. You can do me this one favor. After all, it's my money that bought the ticket that's bringing you back. You accepted the ticket out. Now you have to accept the ticket back. We won't meet again. We won't see each other again. Ever.
Job now, I think. Especially in Paris, huh? It's probably snow in Paris now, huh? What do you think? What a jerk. Cellars and sewers aren't for kids. You should have known that. Kids should be left to play on the terrace in their garden. Cellars should be forbidden. All the same. You know, you brought a bit of humanity to those of us who work out here. Perhaps I understand more. Little dreamer. In any case, I'm really pleased to met you. I'm glad you came. I'm not fooling myself, babe. I'm sure you have a bad opinion of me. But it doesn't matter. She'll be going back to Paris. And we won't see each other ever again. I'm sure you'll bad enough to be your girlfriends for a while. Have bad memories of me. And in the end, you probably won't remember me at all. But I really enjoyed exchanging ideas with you. Do you think these are the hands of a man who's still young? In the end, I wonder why. Yes, why I'm alive at all. All that just for money, baby. Money drains you of everything.